morning, friends. I am super happy to read this book with you, The Apple Pie Tree. One more time, let's read it together. The Apple Pie Tree. And this book is written by Zoe Hall and is illustrated by Shari Halpon. Okay, so once again, we can see apples over here. I can see a butterfly over here in this picture, and I can see two birds over here. This is such a wonderful book, and we're gonna see how we're gonna make an apple pie. Let's see. I hope my friends are ready. The Apple Pie Tree. My sister and I have a tree that grows the best part of apple pie. Can you guess what that is? Let's see what that is. Let's see what that is. Apples! And every year we watch an apple tree grow. In winter, our apple tree is brown and bare. What does that mean? Let's see how it looks. See, in winter, their apple tree does not have any leaves over here. So they see in winter, their apple tree is brown and bare. And let's see what comes after winter. We step on to spring. But in spring, leaves grow on every branch. Look, two robins are building a nest in a tree. See, there are two robins, pretty robins. They're building a nest in their tree. And you know what season they're talking about now? They're talking about spring. And let's see what happens next. Tiny pink flower buds appear on the branches. The robins chirp loudly, guarding their eggs. Can you see? Pink flower buds over here. And the robin birds are chirping and they're guarding their nest. Can you see the eggs over there? Okay. Just when the flower buds open, baby robins break through the eggshells. See? Now there are baby robins over here. You can see a pretty butterfly in this page. Now, our tree is covered with blossoms and the baby robins begin to grow their feathers. So now the baby robins are growing too, as well as their flowers. And you can see a lot of bees over here. And this is their apple tree. When breezes blow, the petals fall to the ground. Mama and Papa Robin teach their little birds to fly. So it can be windy. We learned about the different kinds of weather, right? So it can be windy. And what happens to the birds? The Mama and the Papa Robin teach them how to fly, just like our parents taught us how to walk. Some days it rains and the wind blows hard, but our apple tree is strong and the robins are safe in the branches. See, even though it's windy and it's rainy, they're all safe in the branches. And it's spring, right? So obviously in spring it is going to be windy and rainy. There's a pretty ladybug over here if you see. Small green apples grow where the blossoms used to be. See? We saw the small pink flowers on the leaves, and now the flowers are turned into small green apples. Soon, what comes after spring? It's summer. Soon it is summer. The apples get bigger and bigger. Wow. And still the robin birds are over there. The little robins have grown up, but they visit every day. And because it's summer, they are having fun playing with water splashes. The branches bend down low. They are covered with big, round apples. Awesome. Now, after summer, who are we going to meet? It is autumn. So we said bye-bye to winter, we said bye-bye to spring, and now it is autumn. The apples are red and ready to be picked. We fill a basket to the brim. Mom and Dad helps us to peel the apples, cut them up, and pile them into a pie shell. Then we sprinkle cinnamon and sugar over the top. Mom puts the pan in the oven. And you can see here how they help their mommy in the kitchen to make the apple pie, the delicious, yummy apple pie. At last, wow, the pie is cooked and ready to be eaten. Our tree has grown an apple pie. It smells so good. And you know what? The most happiest thing is when you grow something from your home and you pluck it and when you make it as your own food and you taste it. Oh my goodness. It's so sweet. And it tastes delicious. There's nothing as good as an apple pie you grew yourself. And I agree with this statement. Yes, that makes Miss Mo also more happier when we grow something from our house. And in this page, you know what? We have some interesting facts about how bees help our apples grow. We have good bugs too, which don't harm ourselves because we need them for the flowers to be pollinated. Otherwise, you cannot get a fruit. So these are the four steps. So what happens is, if you see inside the flower, you have a pollen and yellow pollen over here, and the bees they used to take the nectar from the pollen, and that helps them into the sticky top. The pollen is on the sticky top, and this is called as pollination, which helps the apples to grow. And you know what? They have also given us a recipe how to make our apple pie. Okay, so how do you make an apple pie? You just mix it with an all-purpose flour, you add some salt in a large bowl, some butter, sprinkle some cup of ice water on top and mix the dough and make it as a ball and then roll the dough and you float on the floorboard, make it thick and then you make and place it on a 9-inch pie pan and they fill the pie with some yummy sweet apples that they picked from their tree and they sliced it and put it in the pie pan. Sprinkle 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and half cup of sugar over the slices. Now what did they do next? They just close the pie with another circle of dough over the apples. Pinch the edges together and trim off the extra dough. Make small holes in the top. And this is the most important part. You're going to bake it at 400 degrees for 50 minutes. Serve and eat. Yum! That's the most favorite part of your dish. Yes, it's gonna be super tasty because it has been grown from your own garden. And that's all from this book, friends. We have come to the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed reading this book with me. I really enjoyed this book because it's all about gardening and it's all about seasons. Thank you for listening to Miss Misma. See you again with another book. Bye bye, friends.